After a few days, Biodun and Mabel started chatting regularly. Biodun became even more interested after he discovered that Mabel's father was a wealthy man. Meanwhile, OCHUKO traveled back to Warri to continue managing his business. You know how workers in shops can steal if the boss does not keep an eye on them. Even after returning to Warri, OCHUKO remained in contact with Adex and Mabel. Mabel showed him every detail of her chats with Biodun. Mabel was 17 years old. She was the same age as OCHUKO. Because they were speaking every day, Mabel began to develop feelings for OCHUKO, especially after she discovered that he was a very intelligent and well-informed boy, even though he hadn't gotten admission into the university yet. Biodun became very desperate to do with Mabel because of her nice figure and beautiful face. Mabel had already told OCHUKO not to worry about the money. She was doing it purely to help save Elo from her toxic relationship. OCHUKO then planned with Mabel to invite Biodun to her place. He was sure that Biodun would try to flirt with her, so she could secretly record her conversation. Then, that was the plan that they said they would use to finally reveal who Biodun truly is. The plan was that afterwards, OCHUKO would send the evidence to Elo. On that unfortunate evening, Biodun went to visit Mabel at her place. There were only 2 flats in the compound. She was alone in her own flat. Her neighbors were not around at that time. She wanted them to sit outside, but Biodun insisted that they go inside. Mabel didn't refuse because she wanted to make sure that she recorded him flirting. When they got inside, Biodun started flirting with her almost immediately. And as he flirted, he started crossing boundaries. Mabel told him to stop, but he didn't listen. Before she realized what was happening, Biodun overpowered Mabel, and what happened next was very bad. He did what he was not supposed to do by force. The saddest part of everything was that Mabel had not done it before. That was the first time. Biodun assumed that she was pretending to be innocent. He ran away after he discovered that it was her first time. She struggled to reach her phone and called her neighbors. They rushed over, entered her flat, and quickly took her to the hospital because Biodun was very rough. There's a saying that desperation never ends well. If only Biodun had known who Mabel's father was, he wouldn't have done that, but he mistook Mabel for just any girl. He felt like because of the way she dressed and how she acted, he felt that she was a nobody. Biodun went into hiding. He stayed low-key in his hostel for some time, planning how to leave town, but he didn't really know if he should leave town or not because this was not the first time he was doing it, and he felt that maybe Mabel wouldn't want to press charges because of the shame and stigma that comes with such things.